let's talk about the new year and when the new year actually is the new year. I was just talking to someone about this, and I was just sharing them the same concept that I'm getting ready to share with you. Now, they tell you that your new year is in January, in the middle of winter. Nothing is growing in the middle of winter, right? Now, we haven't even completed a full cycle, right? You got spring. We completed that full cycle. We have summer. We completed that full cycle. We have autumn. We completed that full cycle. We have winter. We haven't even completed the full winter cycle, but they're saying in the middle of that cycle, you celebrate the new year, right? Remember, you have to go through all cycles. You got to go through all the 4 cycles to get back to spring, which spring is actually your new year, right? Spring equinox. That's when everything starts to come out of hibernation. That's when things starting to get ready to grow. So spring is actually your new year. And the reason why, because it went through, you see, we've gone through all these cycles to get to here when everything starts to come out of hibernation. So for them to tell you it's in January makes no sense. And let me add this. This is why people put these resolutions in January and they fail, because you are out of rhythm. You're out of the cycles. So you're trying to do something, and you're trying to do something new in the middle of winter. And it's not going to work out, or you're going to have a hard time doing it. So that's why it's much easier when spring comes. It's going to be so much easier what you put in place, because now you're in the rhythm and you're in the cycles. That's why a lot of resolutions and people put in place and manifestations or whatever they're doing, and they give up, because you're supposed to be relaxing and hibernating, doing what the animals are doing, relaxing. So when the spring comes, whatever you put in place or whatever you want for the new year, you can place that in March. You start seeing stuff in March after spring, and you'll start seeing things for that whole entire year. You'll start seeing things to come quickly, and you're more likely to stick with what you want to put in place versus in January. We talk about winter, everything is asleep. In spring, everything wakes up. Spring equinox is the new year. Hopefully that makes sense. We have 4 seasons, and it has to go. See how the cycle is? Spring, summer, autumn, and winter. It has to go through the 4 cycles to get back to spring, which spring equinox is the new year.